And imagine waiting 2 hours to cast your ballot in this election. That's what voters are facing at several spots in Hamilton County. Record turnout so far, and the lines are likely to grow longer the closer we get to Election Day. Our TV6 State House reporter Katie Hines is live at the Carmel Clay Public Library for us tonight. Katie.
Jason, this is one of 3 places where people here in Hamilton County can cast a ballot early ahead of Election Day. And you can see here at the library the longest lines we have seen yet today as people funnel in the after work hours here going into this evening. We're told by some who have just come out close to 2 hours. That's how long they have waited. You can see the line kind of snakes back out of the library here into the hallway area. And that's because the Hamilton County Elections Administrator confirms that twice as many people so far have cast early ballots compared to this time in 2012. At Fisher City Hall, the line to vote during the lunch hour spills into the lobby. Inside, a packed auditorium and a little more than an hour wait. For one voter, the long line is a welcome sign.
You feel the energy behind this and you feel the excitement, so the anticipation of November 8th is going to be swelling.
The Hamilton County Elections Administrator confirms the longest waits have been at the Carmel and Fisher's satellite locations, up to 2 hours on the weekends. The reason is there are only 6 voting machines. Voters tell us there's a lot to think about this year, too.
Now that we've already raised our children, we're very involved in our grandchildren's lives, and we're trying to look, 10 years, 20 years down the road, what's going to be the best solution that we can affect today.
At the Hamilton County Government and Judicial Center, most voters aren't surprised to see the lunchtime line zigzagging across the front of the building. Most tell us voting now is still a matter of convenience.
Our kids are off school in HSE, so we only had to bring 1 instead of 3.
I did the primaries on the date of, and the line was ridiculous, and I'm sure I'll have to work.
You can rest then. It's kind of like if you're at a basketball game and you're playing the game or a tournament and you get out of the tournament, you get to enjoy the rest of it instead of, constantly being swayed back and forth.
In addition to the interest in several high-profile races, the elections administrator points to the growing population in Hamilton County as a factor in this record turnout. She says the county will likely open more satellite locations for the next election in order to alleviate long lines. Yeah, so good news for a lot of people who have been standing in line here during early voting. If you plan to vote early in Hamilton County, prepare for a wait. The elections administrator confirming that lines have been steady no matter the time, but telling us that the busiest times have been the lunch hour, also those after work hours, and the weekends. She recommends avoiding the weekends altogether, and she tells us that some people have been lining up here at this location as much as 2 hours in advance of the doors opening to vote. So that gives you a sense of the interest. Now, the hours vary by location, by county. So check with your county clerk if you're looking to find out that information. Reporting live tonight, Katie Hines, RTV6.
Katie, thanks.